I wanted to show you how to, or some options basically for your Wix Pro Gallery. So there's a couple options here. We can stretch it to the full width, and that'll make it fill the page. We can also reduce the margins. That's on the left and right hand side, so it fills the page even more. I like to have, well, you don't actually have to have any. We can have it fill the page completely. So I'm going to do that because you were talking about having them big. Now, this is a different Pro Gallery that I chose, and I wanted to show you some settings in it. So if we go into layout here, this is one's called the collage. There's also a masonry, which looks pretty good. It kind of combines. This one might be actually a little bit better because it does make bigger and smaller ones. And then you can also come in here and customize the layout. So you can adjust the thumbnail size, so you can make them a lot bigger if you'd like. If you make it 100% here, then it's going to just show them all big. But if you want to kind of have a mix, you can reduce this, and then it'll kind of mix and match bigger and smaller, which I like too. Also, there is the full screen option that that when the person clicks on it, let's go to preview. When they click here, that's going to go to the full screen. And you can't see it all here in my video, but it just basically makes it very large so they can kind of pan through those. And there's edits, or there's ways to edit that too. If you want to change the background color, for example, let's go in here to settings and we'll say design, and you can also reduce the overlay because that's just when they roll over it, it kind of indicates that it's clickable. And we can actually make it white instead of dark, so it's kind of lightening it instead of darkening it. And there's the full screen here. So, opens in full screen. So we can have full screen, or we can also have expand mode, and that one has more settings. But anyway, I'm not sure if you're really concerned about that. I just wanted to show you some of these different things, and that there's also customization, so you can increase the thumbnail sizes here. Now, there's also other galleries. I think you had the slideshow, and that one works too. That's just a big full screen, and you can pan through it, but I wasn't sure what one you kind of wanted to do. So maybe we can talk a little bit more about what your ideas are for that, and I can help figure out which one's going to be best for your needs. But I'm going to leave it in the masonry one for now because I think that one might be, I mean, I just like this because people can just scroll. It's kind of like, social media. They don't have to pan or click things. They can just kind of scroll down and view everything this way. And just know that there is, editing. You can adjust the layout here under layout, and you can choose any of these. And then you can come in here and choose also if you want it to be horizontal or vertical. A lot of these, it just depends on what images are in there and how it works. I also wanted to show one, there's this alternate one, which I also think is nice, where it goes one big picture and then two small, and then one big and then two small. This one's nice because you have full control over it. You can move your images. Like if you want this one to be one of the big images, you could just swap it with this image so that they show up big. And here too, you can also adjust the settings and the spacing on this one. I might just leave this one actually, because I think this one's pretty nice. But feel free to go in and play around with it yourself and take a look at these and tell me if you have any questions or if there's something specific you're looking for that you'd like to do. I also use the grid one a lot, but it works good when everything's kind of similar layout, whereas this, well, anyway, they all do different things. So let me know what you're looking for and we'll figure out what you need.